Welcome back to the Venom Workshop. So today what I'm going to teach you how to do is we're going to take the front end, well not the whole front end, but the front fairing and the headlight and everything off this Roma so we can change the voltage rectifier. It's not real hard to change, but we do have to get underneath that fairing to get to it. So I'm going to get some tools together and get my camera into position, and we'll start taking off the front end of it, and we'll get the voltage rectifier changed. All right, so we're going to start on this side. I'll show you what all screws have to come out. There's a little plastic screw up here has to come out. Sometimes it's just a push in or just a screw. You can just actually pop it out, usually with your fingers. The rest you're going to need a Phillips screw all the way down. All of these are Phillips screws. So we'll start by taking the top one. And I dropped it on the floor, of course, because that's just the way it goes. All right, now we can go down here. So there's the other one right here. I'm going to take it out. And have something just to put your screws in, a little tray or something. Okay. And we're just going to keep going. There's another one here. Some of these screws are a different size. Don't worry about the size. I'll show you where they go. There we go. And we'll come back right here. And this one has to come out right here. Like that. And then there's one more we got to take out in the front here. And then I'm going to let you do the other side by yourselves. You don't need me to do that. So we'll take out this one. All right, now I'm going to let you just go ahead and take out the other side. It's the exact same as this side. And I'll be right back. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to want to pop off the front of this. So you're going to want to grab it up here, just kind of give it a pull towards you like that. And then work your hands down. Be very careful. You don't want to pop these tabs or break them. So just very gently start pulling them out, just like that, until you get them all off. And then we're just going to set that aside. Now, there's going to be two bolts right here and here holding the front end on. It could be a hex bolt like this with the Allen key, which is a number 5, or it could be a 10 mil bolt. It came two different ways. So we're going to want to take that off. And then we can go ahead and pop our front end off. This is going to be the same way kind of as we did the other one. We're just going to kind of give it a pull. Try to pop it off the tabs on each side. There we go. Got our fingers down inside there. Now just when you do that, unplug everything. I'll show you how to plug it back in. Right. I'm going to get this out of the way and move it over. So our voltage rectifier on this is right here. And all you need to take it off is a 10 mil socket. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that and we'll get that off. The easiest thing to do now is unplug it first. just push on the tab on the top, give it a pop out. And we can just take the bolt right out, and that's it right there. That's what your voltage rectifier looks like. So when you put it back in, you're gonna do the same thing. Put your bolt in. Just like that. And we'll just give it a quick tighten. Like that. Plug it back in. And we're good to go. So now I'm gonna get my front end. I'm gonna get everything back together, and we're gonna start putting everything back together. Like that. It's a real easy part to change. It's just to get to it to change it. So we're gonna put everything back together, and we'll be right back. All right, now we can go ahead and get the headlight fairing on. That's the bigger fairing. So what we're gonna want to do is we have to line up these two tabs down at the bottom. So I'm gonna put it over my wheel well, get them lined up at the bottom. But now, before anything else, I wanna hook up my lights. So we're gonna come forward here, we're gonna look at, these are our marker lights up here, and these ones down here are our signal lights. So the signal light, you're gonna put your orange to the orange green, which is this one. So orange and green to orange and green. And then your other one, you're gonna have a blue and green right here, signal light, and the blue and green goes to the blue and green for your signal light. Like that. Now your two marker lights are gonna plug into these green and yellow wires right here. Just like that. And then the big square one is for your headlight. We're gonna plug that in, and that's it. So that's all the wires. Now all we have to do is put our fairing up, just hold it in place. And then go down the side and make sure that all the clips clip into place. Like that. Put it together like that. And then we'll do the other side. Like that. Just like that, and that's it. And now we can start by putting two screws in. We're going to put a, I'll show you what I'm talking about. We're going to put these screws in here. Now when we do that, that's a bigger screw. We're just going to hold it in like this so that we can line up our screw with the inside clip. And then we just have to tighten it off like that, and that's it. So now, we're just gonna go to the other side. We're gonna do the exact same thing. So we'll put it together like that. Give it a squeeze in. Then we can tighten it just like that. And that's it. Okay. And now I'll show you how to put the screws all back in. But before that, we're going to put our bolts in the front. So now we got the bottom down. We want to put these two bolts here. Remember, they were hex bolts, or like I said, it could be a 10 mil bolt. But on these ones, say, happen to be the Allen bolts. So you're just going to line it up with the holes. Go. Then the next one. Just like that. And now we can pop this one on. Before we pop it on, I'm just gonna go ahead and put my screws back in. I might as well wait, actually. I'll put that fairing on first, then I'll put the screws in, because there's two screws that go into that fairing, so we might as well do it right now. Okay, so let's get that front fairing on now. The reason I didn't want to put my screws in, because there's actual screws that go into this fairing. So now we can go ahead and put it on. Now it just slips underneath here like that, and then you just follow down the clips along the edge, and you should be able to just pop them in with your hand like that on both sides. There we go. And just like that, and it's all the way in. Now we can go ahead and put our screws in. Oh, there we go. Now I'll go ahead and put my screws in. So we'll start on this side. Okay, so the screws, the way it's gonna go is you have these plastic clips. Don't forget, they go back up in here and just snap down right there. Then you're gonna have a big screw right here. Another big screw right here. Then we're going to have the two smaller screws are going to go in here. So one there. Another small screw right here. And then one more in the front, and then you guys can, like I said, do the other side by yourselves. But right down in here. Just like that. And that's it. That's all you got to do, guys. So that is how to change the voltage rectifier on the Roma 50cc scooter. Like and subscribe, guys, and I hope to see you in the next video.